Welcome to the Jimmy Wallace Dallas Guitar extravaganza. We are all set up. Got the day ready to start. This is a closed day, just dealers. Oh, excuse me. VIPs. I know everybody wants to come and get that bad boy. 101 Wild Audio. Oh, already sold. Let's walk inside the booth, take a quick look around. We'll start out here. These are all the Valkenbergs. Cheapies. There's some cheapies. Got a nice little Jim Jr. there. Gotta go headless. Yeah, guys, those are awesome. These dualities, we got a whole bunch of dualities. Now we're into pedal heaven. Just a couple. And you just can't start a day off without a cool hollow flash. That is a gorgeous Charvel right there. And of course you got to put it right next to the Ernie Ball. That's an Alvin Lee signature series, actually signed by Alvin on the back and the stamp signature on the front. This is a family guitar from the Ernie Ball family, and there's only 75 of these in the world. And that is, believe it or not, a Fender Strat. Isn't that cool? And who doesn't love a J Custom?
This is an American.
But if you're going to do J Custom, then you might as well jump over to France.
It's an American version, but that makes this one.
With the VJ. Beautiful guitar.
This is worth about $64.
And that's from 1986. Can you believe that guitar is an 80s guitar? Oh, look, another Valkenberg hiding in the back. Zach fans? Oh, you know you gotta have it. Hook it into that Wild Audio amp, 101. Yeah, Hamer Californian. That is a solid body. That is not a top. That is a solid body. Ergo. The Ergo. Beautiful guitar. Plays amazing. And that P90 sounds so good up there in the neck. Everybody loves a Wolfgang, but since they've gone to Fender, Peavey decided to change that to what they call an HP2, and it looks like this. Beautiful burl top. This is the brand new Ibanez 7-string. And everybody wants a 61 alligator skin SG case.
I had one of those. I had one of the first solos.
Tyler
Yeah,
guitar.
back one of the blue ones, one of the early ones.
Tyler bass. Ain't many of those in the world.
I played it and I got used to it, got adjusted, got to fine
The
tune
Tequila Sunrise.
Love the staying in tune, but it's felt like it's a bunch of things. I've never almost like another rare Les Paul.
64 music.
I spent more time on this guitar, okay, verifying it than I did on my 59
J45.
Strat, because I'm like, what am I seeing here? It's called a Les Paul Studio Plus, only produced for part of 1999. It has the 3/4 size traps. Originally it had gold
See that
hardware.
914 Taylor hanging out
But
back there.
And it's like a Ferrari rig.
Let's drop back down here and look at some of these cool pedals that are laying around too. Nice Strymon. Way huge. Because it's way huge, but it's tiny. Gotta have one of those. Who did? Everybody needs that. Strymon Time Lapse. Strymon Sunset. The Iridium. That's a fun pedal. If you never have used a full drive, that's a cool old pedal made by Full Tone. I had one, I used it for years on my rig. In fact, that might even be my old pedal. Okay, let's move back down to where we were. Lots of cool pedals in there.
I think I like
That's a great wah pedal there, too.
I'm still. That's another one.
Okay, ladies, cover your eyes. This one's a bad guy.
So, I guess we're trying to. The 20 right now. Yeah. You got. There's the man.
Yeah. You're looking at that right. Yes, sir. Yeah, someplace. Be right back. Do you have a pen or anything?
Yes.
Lance needs one. Sorry, y'all.
Might want some big.
That's a rare bird. That's a nice Gibson right there. Bias Growler 5-string 1960s early Guild bass with the Hofner fuzz switch. And we call this the stained glass Viper. Is that not a neat finish on that? Pick a color, any color. And if you just gotta be weird, that thing is weird. You know, it took me a bit to figure it out, but this and this are your strap hangers. I know, right? Gotta have some of those. We gotta have one of those. Here's a rare bird these days. ESP guys, bass players out there. Beautiful ESP 4-string. Look at this old Gibson shellback. You say, why do they call it a shellback? Because the back is plastic, just like an Ovation. 1950s Kalamazoo. Those are made by Gibson in the Kalamazoo factory under the Kalamazoo name. Ain't that a beauty? Everybody knows Eastman 335. That's a 330. And last but not least, beautiful fretless precision. And this is the Tony Franklin signature Fender Precision fretless. Well, there you go. That's the higher octave booth. At some point here over the next 2 days, I'll be taking y'all around the rest of the show. Hey, Jackson. Oh, hey, you're gonna like this. I missed this one. That's a John Sykes made by Edwards Guitars. Got the mirror. Hardtail. I didn't point out on that black custom Les Paul, but it does have a Floyd.
Good one. Good.
Y'all hit me up on this. Let me know. If you need something, we get it for you. You ain't gonna see many of those either. It's a 2-rock. That's a rare bird.
I think it'll be $32.99. Bill and I did.
Alright, y'all. This thing is huge. This entire building is filled from one end to the other with nothing but guitars and amps and pedals and everything you could imagine. So we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend, and we're going to take you right along with us. I'm out. Peace.